start expecting. And one beautiful like lesson which I learned from one of my teacher, that he says we have not come to this dunya to take our haqq right, that this is my right, that is your right, and we think that is the way we have to live in this dunya. We have come here to fulfill our responsibility. So if I see that my spouse or my children, they are not appreciating me and they are not fulfilling their duties and they're not giving me my haqq, so I shouldn't say that, hey, this is my haqq, look, how much effort I'm doing, look, don't be a beggar, don't say look, beg in front of Allah. Don't be dependent on people emotionally, and like whatever appreciation we are, that much we are human being, a little here there is okay, but the way we are going, unfortunately, too much into it. So what we say, this is my Imam's house. I want to do my iftar with smile and with kissing my family members. I have learned it from Allah and then also whatever we eat, everything is just I've given to Imam. So the way I'm cleaning the house of Allah, if I get that chance, and how haram of Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam, that way I'm just organizing this haramullah, this haram Allah. And Allama Hassan Zadeh Amuli, he would say Arsh Azam is the qalb, Arsh Azim is that throne of Allah, that is Azim. But what is greater? The hearts of your family members, your friends, your the relations. So when you feel that when you are having smile on your face, Imam Zamana is having smile on his face, yeah. And when you say this is not mine and it's not ours actually, so if I do ihsan, I'm doing ihsan on myself. So why I'm getting upset? Why am I expecting so much from others? So inshallah, by this miracle of Quran, we are going to engrave this ayah here and here in ahsantum li anfusikum. And sometimes I say, we have to have one ayah which we should chant, we should do zamzama, and that was the lifestyle of Urafa. They would always have one ayah and they should keep reading it, reciting it, that just playing in their mind, and that will play inshallah in the la shu'ur too. Next we will move towards ayat number 14. And mashallah, all ayat are amazing, but this ayah says that اقرأ كتابك كفى بنفسك اليوم عليك حسيبا. Hasib, hisab, kitab, yeah, like accountant. So the way we have to be we have to be accountable for our deeds in this dunya. So it says اقرأ كتابك, like everything is on the day of judgment. It says that we will go towards our whatever jaza and saza, reward and punishment, whatever the what we say azab and iqab and sawa, whatever is our amal's reaction. So we'll go with so much satisfaction. We say, yes, we can see it. Iqra kitabak. So I literally say, Razia, every day you are writing. The way Amir al-Mu'mineen used to say, for example, I think he said to one of his companion, for example, Ammar, you are giving dictation to Kiram al-Katibin, you are dictating them. So a Firishta, an angel is writing, and what you are dictating, I'm dictating, for example, saying, oh Kiram al-Katibin, oh angels, write down that I'm having very negative thought about that person, I'm screaming. So that is so, in respect, like not respectable. So we have to respect the way Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to say, I cover my head because this area is arshi area, it's connected to arsh of Allah. So we love to cover it, out of love, even if it wasn't wajib, not because it's wajib. No, if even there wasn't any hukum, I love to cover. I love to cover. Why? Because out of respect of malaika, and that was the message of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So respecting those unseen, amazing, divine word is actually make us insan, Abdullah. So kitab. I'm writing. I don't know how many pages of my book, life of book has been remained. I don't know, one more page, I don't know, two more page, I don't know what I've written. But this Allah's system is so ajib, ghareeb, strange, that by one ya Rab from your bottom of your heart can just increase those pages, just make it so nurani within one few seconds. Your intention, your a'mal, kulla yawmin huwa fi shan. Every moment Allah is having a new fresh decisions. Yeah, every time, like right now, whatever I'm thinking, whatever I'm choosing has a big impact on my next hour and next moment. Yeah, so every time is fresh, and every moment has a new amazing miracle opportunities. So اقرأ كتابك, just inshallah we are going to write nurani, beautiful inshallah deeds in our book. And then let's move to ayat number 23. This is one of my favorite ayat, and it has very amazing, beautiful messages. I'm going to tell you just, it has 20 points, only this word. وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. Only this part has more than 20 points, but I'm just giving you 7 points. Yeah, it's so amazing, beautiful. Even we can sit with our young children, we can tell them that how we can take out 7 points from this ayah. So number 1, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ. We all know that when Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala wants to say that this is wajib, this is incumbent, Allah is using different, verbs, different wordings. For example, wajaba is wajib, hakama, hukm, amara, amra. Or also we have kataba for roza, for fast. Kutiba alaykum. I have written for you this, wajaba, kataba. But when, and also atu zakat, like ata lillahi ala nas al-hajj lillah. So different way Allah wants to show that this is so necessary. But the only word which has this kind of emphasize that you cannot change it. وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ. قَضَى يعني this is the decision, pakka, decision of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. Therefore, I love in Surah Hamd, we never say that قاضي مالك يوم الدين. Instead of مالك يوم الدين, we say قاضي يوم الدين. No, قاضي يعني, the one who's judging, the judgment, it has that strictness. But Allah says Malik, like my aha point of Surah Hamd is Maliki Yawmiddin, where I say, wow, Allah says, you are mine, whatever I decide, I'm not going to go according to adl, justice. No, you're mine. If I say no, yes, no is going to, So not Qazi Yawmiddin, Maliki Yawmiddin. We do translation of, I think, Day of Judgment, and we have that judge kind of fear. But even Maliki Yawmiddin has so much love, so much hope. It open up, and make us so much closer to Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. So qadha has that, like, ooh, qadha, because the point is so important. وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ. Okay, بالوالدين. Why be by ilsaq? Ilsaq يعني directly we have to respect and serve our parents. بالوالدين, ba. not indirect, means you are just sending the money, you are asking, some helpers and khadim and whatever, the maid that, take care of my mom, my dad, whatever. No. Bill walidain. That would be the part of it, but the actual one is B. B means you are, feeding them, you are touching them, you are sitting next to them, you are talking to them face to face. Yeah. So that kind of bill. Yeah. Mustaqiman, direct. Wa bil walidain, not abawain. We know ab has been used in Arabic for leader, for uncle, for teacher, for father-in-law, and for father also. But valid is only for the one who has given us birth, mother and father. So here the emphasis is walidain, ihsana, not infaqa, because infaq means the way you are giving something to them. But ihsan is that again, that loving one. So it's emphasized a bill, that again, bill is that touch, and then ihsan. If you just pay attention on Surah Az-Zuha, even Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, the way Allah says, Alam yajidka yatiman fa'ava, number one. Number one is that emotional one, like you were all alone. Then number two, وَوَجَدَكَ ضَالًا فَهَدَى, I've given you place. And number three, وَوَجَدَكَ عَائِلًا فَأَغْنَى. Aghna means I make you, need less money one. So money comes in third stage. Yeah, like financially, if you're aiding, giving help to someone, supporting especially your parents, that is the one. But I think this our like men and the sons, they have to know, because sometimes they feel, oh yeah, I'm giving enough to my parents. No way. First, ishq, muhabbat, respect, that direct connection, and then other stuffs come, that you say, yeah, I bought a house for my parents and the car and the, this and that. So that will come later on. And then ihsana only, not adl. Usually in Quran, Allah Tabaraka Ta'ala talks like this, Inna Allah ya'muru bil adli wal ihsan, adl and ihsan. But when it comes to parents, Allah said, no adl, no way, If Quran says, if someone is telling you bad, you can reply. Adl is, justice is that, okay, if someone is hitting, slapping, you can slap back, But when it comes to parents, only exclusively ihsan. You cannot, say back to them at all. And then ihsan is with alif lam. Al-ihsan, no. Ihsana without alif lam, Al-ihsan is the particular kind of ihsan, but here it's open, like, like open kitchen, always open, always just give, it's just open. So it's all kind of ihsanat. And the next point is that walidain, no any condition, birran aw fajiran, hayyan aw mayyitan. So if we don't have our parents in this world, we have them in the barzakh. So we have them, So Allah never says walidain if they are hayyan. They say, oh, how can I act upon this ayah? My walidain are not alive. I wish I could know all these points when they were here. No. Wabil walidain ihsana. The moment we step out from our house to visit our parents' grave, they can see our steps. They are just waiting. And I have many evidence, many. So just going to them, spending time with them, after their death, everything has a big impact in our life. So there is no even time for ihsan walidain. We all know fast has a time period, namaz, hajj, zakat, everything has a period. But there's timeless ihsana until we are alive, ihsana. And when we will, inshallah, going to move to our beautiful, watan of Barzakh, so the first one they will come to welcome us, they are our relatives, like the way, like a caravan, like my 2022 number of dadi, nani, grandma I will recognize them, and they will all come to say, Salamun alaikum Razia, ahlan wa sahlan, marhaba. So there's no time, even here and there. Even in Barzakh, how we can grow, we have rushd ilmi there. Amali, we don't have it. It's like the path you choose here in this dunya, the path of understanding of Quran, you are going to continue in Barzakh. So lucky are those, they are on truly Sirat Quran, Sirat Noor. And because they have started their journey here, only those, they have a beautiful choice of this beautiful book of Allah and other good deeds, they are going to continue there. Wow. So starting here is really, really important. And the last point is that why Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala has mentioned it 4 times. I think this would be your homework, yeah? 4 times in Quran Allah has mentioned وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. So we are going to, inshallah, think about it, because we all know that Quran's numbers are just fantastic. 365 times Quran has mentioned Yawm, we all know, yeah? Nowadays in social media you get to know 12 times about Shahr yani month. Quran has mentioned 36 times Yusr and 12 times Usr. Yusr means ease, Usr means, the challenges which we have. So for each Usr, yeah, the difficulty, there are 3 kind of, doors will open towards you. Even malaika, shayateen, everything has a beautiful, this world is amazing world, the numbers, the order, the tarteeb. And the last ayah which we are going to discuss in this particular beautiful surah is ayah number 71, yeah? So after physical parents, we are shifting towards our spiritual soul fathers. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. يَوْمَ نَدْعُو كُلَّ أُنَاسٍ بِإِمَامِهِمْ. I have read that some Aimma alayhi salam, they would cry, like Imam Kazim alayhi salam, he would always pray, Ya Allah, on the day of judgment, I want to resurrect with Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib. That kind of very, very like important this ayah is. So when it says Yawma nad'u, do you know Yawma? Yawma, we have to zoom on it. Yawma nad'u. Yawma means you have to remember that is the day. Like this a meaning of reminder it has. Yawma nad'u. Whatever we are spending, those are not a day. Don't call here the day. Yawma nad'u kulla unasim bi'imamihim. Like we all going to have, inshallah, we will resurrect next to, behind to our Imam. So Imam is actually with whom we are spending our time. We have given our heart. When we get up, what comes first in our mind? Whenever we are all alone, so whatever is running in our head, and we are really thinking about them, that is our Imam. So I really, really beg myself, request myself first that, this Shab Qadr, don't, miss out the beautiful feeling of presence of your Imam. So recite whatever, Surah Yasin or Surah Shams or 3 times Qul Huwallah, with so much love, even 3 minutes with your Imam after Salatul Fajr or any Salat, and just talk to him and just say, Ya Imam, I don't know why we don't know, we can't, why we don't feel, like Imam of our age, Imam of our time, Hayyu Hazir Imam, yeah, our connection to him should be totally different, compared to other A'imma alayhimus salam. And I, I don't know how to I say that we are the most ungrateful, na shukra people, like if, because we say this is the month of rahmah, yeah, we say, yes, we say, the way Allah is like hosting us, it's just incredible. So by whom He's hosting, by whom He's sending the barakah. If we don't understand the wasita bain al khaliq wal makhluq, so we are na shukra, na shukra, na shukra, not, we are grateful to Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. So that channel, yeah, by whom, the most busiest person, always our Imam is the most, I tell to youth that imagine Imam is always smiling and Imam is next to you, not in front of you, especially when you do mistakes. No, Imam never come and say, Razia, why you have done this? I'm upset. This is our mentality, this is we negative people. But what Imam will say, oh, Razia Jan, this happened? Okay, let's fix this together. We will fix, I'm your minds. We are going to, just cleanse that dirt. That is our Imam. And the smile is always there. Shaitan comes and bring that distance between father and daughter, yeah? So, like Shaitan says, your father is not happy. No, your father. But the father says, hey, I'm here. So we have to be always with our Imam, always. So number one, we have to feel the smile of Imam, the help of Imam, and the way through him we are getting each and every ni'mah, inshallah. I don't want to take that more than that time, and I don't have more than this strength. MashaAllah, you people are sitting for 1.5 hours. Ahsantum, barakallah. And yeah, just this is my request, that Imam Asr alayhi salam ko hum na bhule, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.